We're back for another episode, man. May Revenue Records. And we have not shot down with him for a while. Dangerous Damarion, the beast, the icon, the up and coming. As a matter of fact, speaking of it, man, you have your pro debut coming up. First of all, tell us how you feeling about that. And I know it was supposed to happen a little while ago. Tell us about your experience with that and tell us how you feel right now with it actually happening and it's about to come up for you.
The first one, it didn't turn out to come up because a hurricane ended up hitting Belize. We weren't able to fly in. We got to Fort Worth, Texas, and it ended up getting hit by a hurricane. We weren't able to fly in. So, but for this one, I feel even more ready because we didn't stop training. We stayed at it, stayed grinding. I made sure when I got word of this fight, made sure to step it up some more because always you gotta stay training hard. But I feel really good, really feel excited, ready. At this point now I'm starting to get a fire lit up because there's a little bit of trash talk and stuff like that from my opponent. So, oh yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah.
Who's your opponent, by the way?
I don't even know his name. I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody? Is that what you
No, I don't remember his name.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Oh,
But
where y'all going to be fighting at?
we're gonna be fighting in Tijuana.
Tijuana. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're going out of state. You were going to Belize, but now you're going to Mexico. How do you
Yep.
feel about that transition and that change?
I'm just as excited because for one I get to travel,
Okay.
but also I'm going to a different country. Still gonna be my first time leaving the country. I've never left outside of America before, so it's gonna be a good experience. And out there, I feel like it's gonna be a less nerve wracking, I guess. Like I was a little bit nervous about going to Belize because I didn't know anything about the environment or people out there. I didn't know anything about Belize, but I know a little bit about Mexico and stuff like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And you haven't been out there, but you say you know a little bit about it. What do you expect to experience out there when you go out there, just with the fight overall and just in general, just going to Mexico?
Um, Based off of where we're gonna be at, I know that we're not gonna be in like anywhere crazy, but I know that from what I've heard at least is that it's a pretty welcoming environment
Okay.
as long as you're respectful and respectable, how you carry yourself and things like that. And I feel like the fight is they're gonna love me.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna love what they see, the performance that I put on and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is your pro debut. So heading into this date, how hard have you been training, and what has training been looking like for you?
Lately, right now we're winding down, but for this camp, I'm waking up 5 in the morning, doing a morning workout. Then we're heading to the gym at about 9 o'clock. Come home, chill, teach a boxing class in my apartments for from like 6 to 7, and then I do my third workout.
Okay. And
Yeah.
mentally, what you feeling mentally right now? Are you mentally prepared for this? How has your mental state been leading up to this debut?
Just focused, completely focused, thinking. All I can think about is the fight, really. All other distractions and stuff like that, I'm cutting out. I do music and stuff like that, but I'm not focused on that right now. The fight is the only thing I can think about. I'm like
Right.
waking up out of my sleep, having dreams
Right.
about fighting.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Is there anything like maybe like that, because you're still young, you still have a life, you still have your personal things that you're going through. Is there anything other than the music that has been like a real distraction for you that you probably said like, you know what, this has to go too if I'm gonna focus on this and if I'm really gonna take this boxing serious, and like take this thing to another level?
I guess it would be girls, but I mean, I've been staying away from those for a while. Yeah, I'm not trying to deal with all the stress.
Right.
Yeah.
100%, 100%.
Yeah.
And your camp right now, how's your camp looking? Like your trainers, the people in your circle, your environment, how's that looking for you?
There's been a few changes and stuff like that, but it's all coming back together. For the most part, it's the same. My stepdad, my dad, he coaches me. He's my number one supporter. He coaches me. He's there doing the diet. He's there with me through everything and stuff like that. We've added in a few new coaches. I have a new coach, Jake Wilson, and then another coach from back home where we're from in Oregon, Jordan.
Okay.
And
And he's
working.
here with you, like.
No, they're not here, but they've came out. They come out and travel,
Okay,
and
that's really good. Wow. Yeah.
we always make sure to send them videos and stuff like that so they can see what's going on and give us their thoughts on what I'm doing.
Okay. Got it.
They help me with specific things. Both have a different style of what they help me with, and lately it's been coming together very well. I can't wait to use it. It's gonna show in the fight.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
And then being as young as you are right now, still pushing, still fighting. What separates you from these other guys that you see that's maybe around your age, a little bit younger, or just a little bit older?
The main thing that I notice is my maturity and the way that I carry myself. I notice that a lot of people my age are not even immature, but they're not serious, if that makes sense. Like they're not as serious about what they want to do. They're more willing and comfortable with slacking off and letting up. For me, anytime that I start letting up and feel like I'm falling off, it instantly I get a feeling in my chest that I'm not doing enough, and I'm like, no, I got to turn back up every time. So I just like to make sure that I'm always on my mission, making my way towards what I want to do.
Okay, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. And honestly, just sitting here with you right now, I could feel the difference in you. I can feel it. I can hear it. I can sense it. What have been the biggest changes in your life right now, at this moment, that probably made you a little, how do I put it? Not different, but you seem more calm, more like your mindset is really there. Like you're observing everything. You took it in, and like like right now you're just on this path, this focused path. Like you seem a little different from the last time we sat down.
Yeah, last time I was doing like I wasn't nervous, but I had those intrusive thoughts, that those what ifs. Now I know that's exactly what it is. It's overthinking. It's what ifs, and now it doesn't bother me. I'm comfortable with myself. I know myself a little better. I did a little bit of deep diving into myself of why I think that way sometimes and stuff like that. So all those things, I'm just getting to know myself better, and it's allowed me to be more comfortable and be able to speak more comfortably and things like that.
Okay, got you, got you. And then when is the fight? As a matter of fact,
March 15th.
March 15th. Okay,
Yep.
Okay, cool, cool. So you're going out there. What does the roster look like? Like, what is your line? You're going out there. I'm pretty sure you're going out there with people you know. Is there anybody on the list that you know that you're gonna be comfortable? Like you guys going together? Like
Yeah, Jacob Cervez, he potentially is fighting. I hope that I get to make my debut out with him. That'll be dope.
Got you.
Oh yeah.
And what does the camp look like going out there?
It'll be me. It'll be Coach Bullet. It'll be and our manager Junior. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
And Cisco
Okay,
as well.
sounds good, sounds good. And you've been working with those guys consistently so far, leading up to this match and everything like that.
Not as much because I'm have a different schedule now. I'm not going to the gym at the same time that I was, but
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And this is pretty big for you, man. This is
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
big for you. I know the excitement is probably there. You know, it should be there. The fireworks is there. What do you predict for yourself? Like, how are you coming into this fight? Like, what do you? Well, I mean, obviously you don't want to give them too much.
Oh, yeah.
But just going into this fight, like, where are you really at right now? Like, how do you feel about it? Like, within yourself, know who you are, the training you've been doing. What's the confidence level looking like right now for you?
My confidence is high, but of course I never underestimate. I know that any opponent is an opponent, and any fighter is dangerous no matter what. So I always keep that in mind. But I know that the training that I've done and all the things that I'm doing allows me to be confident, because the self-doubt and drop of confidence usually comes when you're not putting the work in enough. You start to feel like, what if I didn't do enough in the gym? And that's why I always make sure I go so hard, because I don't want to ever have that before the fight. I want to be able to go into the fight and be like, I did all the training, I'm here, we're ready, let's go, and stuff like that. And I'm feeling extremely confident that I'll be able to go out and do what I've trained to do.
Okay, okay, sounds good, sounds good. So that's good, man. Getting to sit back down with you and catching up and talking about these things. Now, what do you think? 'Cause this is the
Yeah.
fun part. Did you get to see that tank fight
Oh,
versus
yeah.
Mariah? Because I don't want you to just sit here. You know what I'm saying?
um,
What do you think about that fight?
I loved it. I'm gonna start out by saying that I loved it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was enjoying that fight. At first, I won't lie, I did think that Tank was gonna get him out of there in 8.
Yeah,
Like,
get him out of there. Yeah.
but after I seen the second round, I was like, this is starting to look a little bit different. It's starting to look like a chess match.
Yeah.
And watching it, I was just like, yeah, this was the stuff I like to see. I like to see knockouts and stuff like that, but watching a skilled fighter that has the power have to change and use skill, and then another skilled fighter stepping up and showing as the underdog.
Yeah.
I love stuff like
They were
that.
going toe for toe. So what do you think about the decision that they made?
I think that since they didn't count the knockdown, I think that's the
Yeah.
right decision.
Yeah.
But if they counted the knockdown, I
Gotcha.
think Roach should have had it by a majority
100%,
decision.
100%. Yeah, wow, yeah, that was tough. That was a tough one, man, but it was really good. Out of these people, though, is there any guys that like that you actually look up to that maybe is like an influence for you in the boxing game?
For the most part, my main influences as current boxers would be Bivol
Okay.
and
Uh-huh.
Canelo for sure. I watch a lot of him, and Tank as well. But I mean, he's smaller, so he has a different fight style. But I do like to use his style and take his mentality when he's fighting. The way that he boxes, he does it like he's fighting, like it's a fight. Like he's not just doing it as a boxer. He keeps that we're going right now mentality, the aggression. That's how I like to fight.
Got you, 100%. Okay, yeah, sounds good, man. So when you guys come here, what time do you usually leave?
We usually leave at around 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
12. So you get here at what time? Like
We get here usually at around 9:30.
9:30.
Yeah.
Cool. Is this your main gym or?
Yeah, this is the main gym that we train at. This is the gym we come to 5 days a week.
Okay. That's good. That's
Any other gym we're at is usually just for sparring or showing up for somebody to do something specific and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is there any big sponsorship that you're actually looking like? Maybe like collaboration with who you're already with right now to maybe like be signed to or be co-signed or like at least like you want to be promoted by them?
Well, one day, I guess, if you're saying like sponsors that I want to have in the future, if I could, I would like to be with Top Rank, or if I could have a sponsor like Everlast. I love their boxing
Everlast,
shoes.
okay.
I love their boxing shoes. Or Rival, their headgear. That's my favorite headgear.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Oh, and right now, my sponsor Fiolo, they make great gear. I love their cups. The gloves, they're perfect for me.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that they will definitely be one of the top gloves in the future. I plan to take them with me as I go up because I like other gloves, but the way that they are, I like the fit, the comfort. I'm a puncher and I'm a boxer and stuff like that, so I can hit and I can move. But I like the fact that I can hit and I don't feel any shock on my wrist, nothing. I don't feel like I have to risk or worry about taking damage in my hands while I'm punching with them
Does
on.
that come with like wrapping up correctly as
Yeah,
well?
that also, depends on how you wrap your hands and if they're tight enough and stuff like that. But also, it depends on the glove. Some gloves, they don't offer the same protection in certain areas.
100%. And what do you see for your future in 5 years?
I'm hoping that I'm nearing getting ready for a title in the next 5 years. But
I know you said hoping. Are you guys pushing for that? Or
yeah, that's what we're pushing for. And I'm just not one of those people that can say that's what's gonna happen. Like, of course, that's exactly what I want to happen, and that's what I'm gonna push for, and I'm gonna grind like that's what's gonna happen. But I'm just realistic, and I know that some things don't happen the way you want sometimes.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that it does happen.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Just to end it off, man, and After this, obviously, you can shout out everybody that you want to shout out, and anything extra that you want to do with your social media and everything like that. You put it out there. But before we end it, who's your sponsors, and like, do you want to give us a little information on that, and and everything like that?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to Peace Bites, Fiola, of course, um, Made Revenue, of course. Yep, yep. And also, I have a few other ones. I want to say thank you to Jimmy Jeanette, Dalton Swanson, Todd Hedberg. Also, shout out to Bag Boys with Ramon. I used to train with him and stuff like that. He's doing his thing, got his thing going. This interview is on the spot, so there are a few sponsors that I might have forgot. If so, then I apologize and stuff like that. I really appreciate you. I will keep pushing and stuff like that. I make sure to push them on Instagram and stuff like that. And speaking of that, I want to plug that real fast. My Instagram is Dangerous Damarion. If you want to see more of me and stuff like that, little training videos and stuff like that. Same for my TikTok. It's the same. If you don't know how to spell it, Damarion.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Well, cool, man. It was definitely nice talking to you, sitting down, meeting up with you again. Love the mentality, man. Love how focused you are, of course, and honestly, I just wish you the best, man. In 5 years,
Oh yeah.
do want to see you, like
Yeah.
make big things happen. Okay.
Doing my thing. Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Thank
Of
you. I
course. So,
appreciate that.
definitely.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I appreciate it, man. There you have it, man. May Revenue Records interviews. The best of the best. Shout out to Dangerous Damarion. Shout out to Coach Jake. Shout out to everybody that's with him. Yeah, let's keep it going, man. 2025, gonna make big things happen.